Alright guys, welcome to the channel and welcome back. And since it's Easter, I decided that we could make an egg hunt. So yeah, basically let me show you guys what I have so far. So basically you can see that these are some trees. I didn't make these myself, I found them in the toolbox. I'll put a link in the description if you want to use these. And this is basically like an NPC that'll give you quests. And these are just some prop eggs. Now the real eggs are over here. This is the blue one. And then the red one is over here. And then the green one is over there. Okay. And let's find the... Wait, what material is this? Yeah, it's metal. And yeah, you can see the yellow one over there. Alright, so those are the eggs that the player will have to find. And we have a UI. So basically after the NPC gives you the quest, this UI will appear on your screen. Yeah, this one. So yeah, let's get started. So basically first let's start with how to make the UI. So what you need is a screen UI. So you have to put this in the started UI. So started UI, then screen UI, and then you're gonna add a frame. And inside the frame you're gonna put this sign, eggs, which will represent this texture, and number of eggs or no eggs, which will be this part here. And I put out of 4 because that will show the player how many eggs they have to collect. So yeah, and you can name it if you want, but personally I'm not gonna name it. But yeah, and then once you have that, you're going to want to get your eggs. So the eggs that I'm using, I made these myself. I'll put a link to them in the description of the video. So yeah, basically what you want to do is make sure that your eggs have a click detector, all of them. So that means that the player will be able to click on them. So yeah, so once you got that, we're gonna start off with something for the NPC. Oh, whoops. So the NPC needs something called a proximity prompt. Basically what this does, it'll allow the player to sort of like see like a sort of UI which will be activated when the player presses a key like E. So yeah, for the action text we're gonna put quest, and then down here we're gonna put for the object text we're gonna put click for. So yeah, and then basically what we want to happen is it'll give the player this UI, and then after that the player will also get like some way to log the amount of eggs that the player collects. So yeah, basically now we're gonna start with the scripting part. So once you have the proximity prompt in the torso, you're gonna want to add a script. So now let's start off with the player. So local player, actually now let's get the player's UI. So local player GUI will equal to, well actually no, first you have to get the event. So local proximity prompt equals to script.parent. And now once you got that, you're gonna do proximity prompt dot triggered :connect function parentheses. Now we're gonna put PWT, which stands for player who triggered the proximity prompt, and then enter. And then we're gonna do local player, which will be PWT. Actually now let's just skip to player GUI. So local player GUI equals to PWT dot player GUI, and then local frame equals to player GUI dot screen GUI dot frame. Okay, so then we're going to do frame dot visible, and then after that we're going to do frame dot visible equals to true. Okay, and then after that we're gonna create a sort of like value holder that will hold how many eggs the player has collected. So we're gonna do instance.new. Well, first we're gonna put local. So local number of, let's just put number of eggs, yeah, equals to instance.new brackets, and then we're gonna put int value. So double quotes in value, And then after the double quotes, you're gonna put a comma and then space, and then you're gonna put the parent, which would be the PWT, or the player who triggered. And then after that, so number of eggs dot name equals to number eggs. So you're going to have to remember this for later. So yeah. So after we got that, what we're gonna do is we're gonna put something for the eggs now. Yeah. So we're gonna go over to our eggs over here. So we have our blue egg here. And now inside the click detector, we're gonna add a script. So we're gonna start off with local cd, which stands for click detector, equals to script.parent. So then cd dot mouse click colon connect function brackets pwc, which stands for player who clicked, and then we're gonna click enter. So now we're gonna get the players. So local, actually we're gonna get the player GUI first. So local player GUI equals to pwc.playerGUI, and then we're gonna get the text label or the number of eggs, no eggs, which I called it earlier. So local no eggs equals to player GUI dot screen GUI dot frame dot no eggs. Yeah. And then we have to make another variable for the integer value that we added to the player just now. So local int value equals to pwc colon find first child number eggs. Alright, so once we got that, we're gonna do two things. Yeah. So we're gonna have an if statement. So if int value, yeah. So if int value equals to int value dot value equals to 3, then what we're gonna do is int value dot value equals to int value dot value plus 1. Okay. So that'll basically just add one more to the value. So basically, the reason I put 3 is because say the player has collected 3 eggs, the blue, green, and red egg. Now, once it comes to a yellow egg, it'll check whether it has 3. You can't put 4 because then that means that the player has already collected 4. We have to, because the yellow egg will be the final egg. So yeah. So now once we have that, we're gonna do no eggs dot text equals to. Now for this, we're gonna do something a little different. We're not gonna use our don't know what just happened. Yeah. Anyways, we're gonna do no eggs.text equals to yeah, we're gonna do int value equals to int value dot int value dot value. Oh wait, before we do that, because it's an integer and the text that will be here is a string and they're different, we have to use a special function known as toString. So this will convert the integer into a string. So toString, and then you just put int value dot value, and then you put dot dot outside of the brackets, and then you put double quotes and write out of 4. So just put /4, and there you go. Now we're gonna add one more thing. So else, and then else, and then just the same thing. Yeah. So we're just gonna copy and paste that. Now the difference between this is that later on we're gonna add a badge. Actually, we can do that right now. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into roblox.com. Alright, so as you guys can see, I'm in create.roblox.com, and now you're gonna want to find your game. So in this case, it's Spencer B. Alts Plays number 41. And then we're gonna click on associated items. We're gonna click on badges, create a badge, and then first we're gonna upload an image. So I'm gonna use this. Actually, no, I think I'll use this image instead. And then we're gonna name it "You Found All the Eggs," or we can call it "Egg Hunt." Okay, let's call it Fencer Bee's Egg Hunt. Fencer Bee's Egg Hunt 2023. And then the description will be "You found all the eggs. Congratulations." Alright. And then after that, you're going to click Create Badge. So now once you do that, you're going to click on the badge. And you're going to get the second ID up here, not the first one, the second one. And then we're going to go back here. Now that we're back in studio, we're going to do local badge service equals to game : get service badge service. And then after that, we're going to do badge service award badge. And then the player ID, the user ID that says up there, you're going to do PWT, or PWC in this case, dot user ID, comma, and then we're going to paste in the badge ID. So yeah. And for now, this will basically give it every time the player is done with the egg hunt. You guys can of course make the system a little more complex, but for now, this is all we need. So what we're going to do first is we're going to copy the script we're going to duplicate it about 4 times, or 3 more times, and we're going to put it inside the green and red and yellow eggs. So yeah, let's just open them up. Okay, put it in here, put it in here. Alright, so now that we've got that, we're going to click play. Alright guys, so we've loaded in now, and yeah, let's go over here to our guy Henry. And you see, once I press E, I get the quest up here. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go get the eggs. So I'm actually just gonna teleport myself there using the studio system. So I'm just gonna move my avatar over here. And then we're gonna just do that. And here's the problem. You see that you can easily just get the badge like this by just spamming this one egg. So that's why we have to implement a system. So what we're gonna do is once it gives the player the badge, it's going to destroy it. It's going to destroy the click detector. So cd : destroy. Now the reason we're doing this is because we don't want players to just easily just spam in on one egg, because otherwise that basically makes it way too easy. And one more thing that we forgot to do just now, which is very important, is to make it a local script. Now you don't have to just completely delete the script. You can just click on the script here and click run context, and you're going to change that to client, and just do that for the other scripts as well. Alright, and then this script and this script. Alright, so yeah, we have to destroy the click detector so we don't spam it. So yeah, we're gonna just add that real quick to our scripts. So yeah, make sure to add it to all your scripts, otherwise one egg will have that and another egg won't. So yeah, I'm just gonna do that real quick. Alright guys, so now we've done that for all the eggs. And what we're going to do now, just as an extra thing, we're going to do print you found all the eggs. You can do this optionally if you don't want to give a badge to a player, or if you don't want to do it before you're done testing the system. But yeah, it's sad that Roblox removed egg hunts, honestly, in my opinion. They're really fun. But yeah, anyways, we're gonna test it now, and yeah. Alright guys, so we've loaded in once again, and we're gonna get the quest. And now that we got that, let's do what we did just now, and bring me there. Where's my avatar? Okay, it's over here. So, we're gonna just grab myself, and throw me over into the middle of the forest. Right about here. And now, if we click it, you can see that we can't click it anymore, even if we try. And the reason we did this in a local script, guys, is because there would be other players also doing the egg hunt at the same time. And if it deleted it using a server script, that means that no other players would be able to access the eggs. So yeah, as you can see, I'm getting all of the eggs right now. I'm just teleport myself to the yellow one. Where is the yellow one? I remember putting it next to a tree. Oh, there we go. Alright. And then let's get this one. And the green egg should be visible from here. I don't know where, but somewhere around here. That for the green egg. Now there we go. Alright. And yeah, as you can see, it should be in the output. You found all the eggs. So yeah. So guys, that's the end of the tutorial, and honestly, I think this was really fun to make, and I hope you guys enjoy making your own versions of it. So yeah, if you guys do have any trouble with it, comment down below and I will respond to you and help you fix the problem. But yeah, good luck with your egg hunts and happy Easter. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.